Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chi Lifestyle. This week we've just got some oracle cards, so we are going to ask the oracle, what is it you need to focus on this week? What is it that you'll be dealing with this week? Just basically giving you advice for the week, okay? So we have three piles in front of us. We've got pile number 1, which has got this bloodstone. Pile number 2 has got the white moonstone, and pile number 3 has got the pink quartz. So choose one of those stones or choose one of those piles, and hopefully you will get some kind of answers or get some kind of advice for the week ahead. And then I'll see you at whatever pile you choose. Welcome to those of you who have chosen the bloodstone. This is your pile. Let's see what your reading has to say. Right, so we have got listen, victory, divine guidance, Omana, where are you being called to journey to? You've got house 5, self-expression, desires, children, creativity, recreation, speculation, personal freedom. You have got orange, creativity and change. And you have got be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Okay. So, from what I'm seeing here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Yeah. So, from what I'm seeing here, this week you are asked to go within. Okay. There's something in your life that you're having a little bit of divine guidance. Angels, God, spirit guides, whatever you believe in. They're trying to talk to you about something. Okay, they're trying to give you guidance, and they're just asking you to listen. Something within your gut will give you an answer. Okay, you're going to have victory in something this week. So this may be something that you've been wanting, something that maybe you've been wishing upon. And Spirit is saying there is victory in the situation. Maybe this is where you're needing the divine guidance, is to find out, maybe there's something that you want to do, but you're scared to do. Then Spirit is saying you are divinely guided to do it. If again, Spirit guides find many ways to get in contact with you. Sometimes they'll throw you songs, and that song will either have words in it, or the song will have some kind of thought. You'll think of certain people when a song plays, or certain circumstances. There might be a movie, and something in that movie triggers something within you. It makes you think about a certain thing or certain people. Either which way, Spirit is saying, please listen. They are trying so hard to get through to you. And if you keep seeing something and you're going, what is this about? Or should I go for this? Spirit is saying, you will have victory, okay? You are actually being divinely guided, okay? You've also got the card here, where are you being journeyed to? Where are you being called to? Something within you wants to do something. You know it, okay? You're doubting it, but you know it. And Spirit is saying you have this draw, or you're having this pull somewhere. This could be towards certain people. You could have this pull to do a certain thing. Maybe there's some kind of creative project that you've been thinking about a lot, and you're wondering, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? There may be a certain town, a certain country. I know that, at the moment, lockdown and all these different variants and frustrations are in our way. But Spirit is still saying, don't see it as a sign that you're not getting to where you're wanting to have. You will have victory, okay? You just have to listen to the divine guidance, okay? You've got a self-expression here. So this is a week where you're needing to express yourself. Express how you feel. Express your desires, okay? See life in the way that children will express. Children don't judge. Children don't care. They just ask. Children are like, I ask. So see it from that sort of thing. You've got 2 cards of creativity here. And so it's time for you to be more creative within your life. Maybe you need to take up an art project, or just find something creative within your world, and maybe that might help you a little bit, okay? You've also got recreation and change. So it's time to recreate and change in your life. Okay, change is important for you this week. So something that's from your normal, because you've been called to journey to something different, okay? Different people, different job, different country, different place to live. Something is pulling you in a different direction, and Spirit is saying it's time to change. It's time to go towards this different thing. You're having this divine guidance, and you will have victory when you get there. Okay. Personal freedom. Well, you asked to express yourself in a totally free way. Okay, stop worrying what other people are going to think of you. Stop worrying what it's not their life. At the end of the day, no one's going to come pick you up. No one's going to pay your bills, and no one is going to make you feel better at the end of the day. Everyone is in their own journeys. Everyone's worried about their own lives. So why should you be worried about whether someone else's opinion? If you are happy to go there, don't look at other people who have failed. Stop watching other people who have their own fears in life and getting their advice. Okay, you never take advice from someone who's failed. You never take advice from someone who's unhappy. You always only go with your own gut instinct. And what is the worst thing that can go wrong? You fail, you stand up, you dust yourself off, and you start again. Okay, you are never too old to start again. You're never too old to change. So don't allow fear to hold you back. Okay. Orange is also very much about self-expression. Again, it's very much about expressing yourself. It's about having the faith in yourself and believing in yourself in order to express. Okay, so you may worry so much about what people are going to think. And again, what's the worst they're going to say is no. I mean, really, as I said, failure are only for people who have fears of failing. Most people need to see it as lessons. Anything that has not worked out is purely a lesson. Okay, take the lesson, suck yourself up, get yourself up, dust yourself off. The most successful people in this world have failed numerous of times. The most successful published books. Ask them how many times their books have been declined. Ask them how many times they were told no. Okay. The only reason why they are published is because they did not listen to those other people. And so they were like, you know what? I want my book published, and I'm not giving up until it is published. Some people even go, you know what? I'll go and publish it myself then. Don't go towards other people's opinion when it comes to something you really feel in your gut you should be doing. Okay? You're going to have victory. So what Spirit is saying is you have got Spirit's got your back. You don't need anyone else other than Spirit. If Spirit has your back, everything goes fantastically well. If Spirit doesn't have your back, different story. When Spirit is guiding you against something, certain people, certain relationships, and you don't listen, you will see that relationship will fail. You will see that job will fail. And we often get upset because of those failures. But Spirit is like, but dude, I've been trying to whisper in your ear for all this time. It wasn't going to work out. You didn't listen. So therefore, I didn't have your back because I wanted you to go in a different direction. Okay? This time, Spirit is saying, whatever's in your gut, okay, whatever you're feeling deep inside, this longing, this wanting, this, I can't get this certain idea out of my head, or I can't get this certain person out of my dreams, or I keep hearing their name, and I keep hearing the song, and I keep hearing this destination to go somewhere. This is actually Spirit saying, this is where you should be going. Okay. We finally got the card, be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So again, there's something within your dreams. You're having this fear of things not working out. And Spirit is saying, yes, you might have failed. You might have been declined so many times with that book. Or, you've gone and you've done this business and you've tried so many businesses and it keeps failing. Spirit is saying, this is one time just to be present. Just go with it. Okay? Just trust them. For once in your life, Spirit is saying, this time, just trust that things are going to work out. Yes, it may be scary. So stop worrying about the future. The future is not predicted yet. Right now, this is where your gut says you need to go. Spirit is saying, just go. Go with it. Go with the flow. Stop being so rigid. Stop being a planner. Stop having to analyze everything in your life. And for the first time, just go. Go with the flow. Go ask that person out. Go move to that country, go get that new job, go start your own business, go take up that art project. Spirit is saying, see life the way a child would. Child, don't look at how many times they're rejected or told no. You know what it's like when a child persists and they persist and they persist. This is when you need to persist. Persist in something that feels really good within inside you. If it feels bad, ask your gut. Put your hand on your heart and say, honestly, heart, is this right or is this wrong? If you really, really, really are stuck, you're really looking at tarot readings, go look at many other tarot readings. Look at my yes and no's. Go and ask. Go and see a person. I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably not, there's many psychic readings. Go and have a psychic reading if you are really concerned. Find out what the future in the situation unfolds, and maybe you'll get an answer. But I really feel like Spirit is saying, if you're listening, you'll see that you actually have got this pull towards something, and it's divinely guided, and you're going to have victory. So stop stressing. Okay, pile number 1, hopefully this makes sense to you, and you go for it. You're going to have a week of victory. That's the main thing. I'll chat to you soon. Hi, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the Moonstone. Let's get into your oracle cards. Right, we have artistic expression. We have priorities. We have dreams. We have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. We have Gemini, I think, mutable air. We have angel support and guidance. And we have practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. Okay, so this week you are asked to express yourself in some form of artistic expression. Very similar message to those in pile number 1. So if you were guided to both pile number 1 and 2, looks like very similar messages. Okay, so something in your heart is telling you this. Paul the Venetian has got his hand on his heart, and what he's saying is that something in your heart is wanting you to express yourself. And this can be anything. You may want to go and take up an art class. You may want to take up anything that's to do with expression. Dance class. You may want to take up some kind of poetry, music. You may want to express yourself, cooking, baking, gardening, literally anything. It doesn't have to be painting, okay, or photography. But there may be something that you want to do and you're needing something artistically that will help you, okay? Maybe it's just to uplift your when we're being creative, it really frees up the juices within inside, gets the blood pumping, gets the brain working, allows your whole body to open up to different things. Okay, so you might have a problem by expressing yourself in some kind of creative way, whatever that is for you, even if it's playing with Play-Doh, coloring in. It's going to allow your situation to unfold that you will actually get maybe perhaps an answer to a situation which may feel stuck. Okay. This week, you really need to prioritize a few things. Okay, so look at your priorities, put them on a list. So my first priority this week is number 1. Then I prioritize number 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you feel like there's just so much on your plate at the moment, priorities is very much about saying sometimes you're running away from your priorities. This person's running and it's on a path and the priorities are sitting in a box and this person's running away. So this is actually saying you're running away from your priorities at the moment. So Spirit is saying, please come back. Make sure, and only you will know, whether your priorities is your children or your family, your work, your studies, your healing, your spiritual work, yourself. Something you're running away from. You're putting off something, okay? And Spirit is saying, no, you can't run away from this. Let's get back. They're pulling you all the way back, dumping back to those stuff you've just dumped. Okay, so whether that's even healing work, maybe you're going to do shadow work. Spirit is saying you can't run away from this. You have to do your work. Okay. Then dreams. What's your dreams this week? Okay, there could be a lot of answers coming up in your dreams. Say to yourself before you go to sleep, I intend to wake up with my dreams. Write them down. Start Googling the messages of those dreams. What are these dreams telling me? What am I being told? Who am I being guided to talk to, or what am I being guided to do? There's something within your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams this week, okay? This week you got a double mission. You've got the Pleiades. So it's channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, so maybe it's time for you to get into some form of channeling. People start to think of channelers as these pure people that are sitting there and they bring in people from who are dead or people from other planets or whatever. No, not necessarily. What this is saying is that your week is to channel messages from God, maybe from your dreams. It's to channel in good, positive vibes. It's to channel in answers. So sit down, meditate, say to God, I'm now open. Channel writing, you can get out a pen and paper and a book. Maybe this is your priority this week. Get out a pen and paper and a book, open yourself up, put yourself into a meditative state and say, let me channel messages from God. And just start writing and see once you come out what comes out. It could be the most odd things, okay? But it will perhaps give you a lot of answers. Okay, so whatever that means to you, as I said, sitting there, meditate and say to God, I'm now channeling you to give me answers right now, and just sit and see what comes through. Just write down what comes out, okay? If you're not getting anything, please, God, bring me some kind of channeled messages through my dreams. Okay, so this is quite important. Maybe your dreams are a priority. Maybe it's your human reality dreams, not your sleeping dreams. Maybe you need to prioritize what your dreams are. Maybe you've got dreams of doing something that you keep running away from. God's bringing you right back to it and saying, you can't run away. Okay. Uplifting humanity, well, that's also quite good. When you make other people feel good, you feel good. Okay, so that's really important this week as well. Going out, smiling sometimes, giving people good, positive vibes. Just telling people anything, something like, giving someone a message. You don't know how you could completely be making someone else's day. Waving to someone, you could perhaps give to charity if you're in the mood, or if you have anything to offer. It's Christmas time. I really want Christmas to be a month of giving. My biggest wish for humanity for the month of December is I just wish everyone gets some kind of miracle within their lives, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's some kind of healing. That's my wish for humanity for December, is that everyone, this is when I really wish Father Christmas did exist, and every single one of us would have some kind of magic that we can have, because we all need it. We've had a lot of tough things. The last couple of years have been really, really tough, and it's getting pretty tough, especially with people being split and not being able to see their family members. December's been quite sad. So I really pray that everyone in December gets some form of miracle. And so, that's also some kind of channeled message that you might give to someone. Anything that can make people feel good this week, okay? You got Gemini, I think, mutable air sign. So this is a week where there's a lot of thinking, a lot of stuff you need to think about. You need to be quite logical this week. You need to look at duality. Look at both sides of the story. Don't see one side of the story. This is the time to actually try and see everything from two different sides. Seeing someone else's side of the story, you have not walked in that person's shoes. You have not gone through what that person's gone through. I'm not giving excuses for people to treat other people badly, and I'm not saying you must allow people or accept people, but just go, okay, I'm not allowing you to treat me badly. I'm not accepting the way you're treating me or other people, but I am going to try and see things from a different perspective. I'm going to try and see why you act the way you do, or why you say what you say. Because it's just part and parcel of understanding people, okay? Duality is very much seeing the good with the dark, okay? Seeing the yin with the yang, the female with the male, okay? It's all of that. Curiosity, well, maybe you might be a bit curious about something this week. Go for it, okay? Versatility, again, just be a little bit more versatile this week. Changeability, communication, all of these things are going to be quite important for you during this week, okay? You've also got your support and guidance. The Spirit is saying you're surrounded by angels, okay? They lovingly sending you lots of love this week, no matter what's going on in your life. Angels just want you to know that they love you, they support you, and you are being guided, okay? You don't have to stress. You're not alone. They are there, and they're trying to come through to you in your dreams or via channeling. So really spend some time. Maybe this is also your priority this week, is really to sit down. Spend 5 minutes every morning or 5 minutes every evening before you go to bed turn off the phone, turn off conversations, put earphones in if you can, and just ask angels, angels, what are you guiding me to do? Our final thing is practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Okay, so again, just see everyone from a fresh perspective. See the situation from a fresh perspective. Don't run away from your priorities. Don't run away from anything and everything. Just practice compassion. Practice the fact that everyone, even the most evilest of people on this earth, deserve love. In fact, people who don't love themselves don't love other people. People who are nasty to other people are generally going through a lot of pain. And if you see that someone is in pain when they're nasty, then you actually start to have a little bit more compassion, okay? Loved people love people. So when people are happy and they love themselves and they are joyous, then they just want to make everyone else happy around them. When people are nasty and sad and depressed and they nasty to you and treat you badly and treat other people badly and just want to take, those people are generally quite sad and they're hurtful and they're generally very hurt inside. So just try to practice some kind of compassion. Try and see things from a fresh perspective. And maybe, as I said, send them love. Even if they're nasty, you don't have to be nice to them, but just send them love emotionally. Just go, I send you love. Love and light. And that just might be something in your life you don't realize that maybe they just need that from you. Okay? So pile number 2, that is your messages for this week. Hopefully it helps you in some way or form. Hopefully it resonates some way. And I hope you have a fantastic, marvelous week. And I send lots of love and light to you. And I hope you have the most uplifting, beautiful week. God bless, and I'll chat to you soon. And welcome to those of you who have chosen the pink rose quartz. This is going to be your reading for the week. What do you have? You are seeing the situation accurately. We have got self-control, higher self. We have got new love. We've got soul family, calling your tribe. You can't do it alone. Interesting. So you could be dealing with something like that. We have got the house of transformation. We've got a week of wisdom. We have got past life, gifts and review. And we have got take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Well, you did choose the rose quartz, which is really the quartz of love. So pile number 3, your loving week is ahead, is what I'm getting to see. Okay. Whatever it is you're dealing with this week, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you may be wondering whether it's right or wrong, Spirit is saying you are seeing this accurately, okay? The Eye of Horus is saying that, it's your inner eye. It's your eye that sees the inner truth, okay? Your third eye is meant to be the eye that's with you for all lifetimes, throughout every lifetime you've ever had. It's there to see the truth. It's your soul's inner light, okay? And so that is your inner knowing. Everyone has an inner knowing. Everyone is psychic, okay? I hate to burst people's bubbles who seem to think that they're psychically gifted and no one else is. We are all psychic. Every single person on this earth. It's all up to you to decide whether you want to pursue those gifts or not. We all have a third eye. We all know and feel the truth. All it has to do is different people tune in and other people are too mumbled to understand. If you stick your hand on your heart, you generally have the answers. We all got that gut feel, okay? We ignore it many times, but everyone has got a gut feel. Everyone has a psychic ability, okay? Some of us use the tarot in order to get the answers. Some of us listen to other people's tarots in order to get the answers. Some people have dreams. Some people hear stuff, feel stuff. There's many, many different ways of having psychic abilities, okay? What all this is saying is that you have got the gift in some way or form to see the truth, okay? Or there's a situation within your life that you may feel like you're not too sure if it's honest, or there may be someone you're thinking, I don't know if I trust this person. There's something up with this person. I don't know what's happening. And then this is confirmation that Spirit is saying, yep, unfortunately, it's the truth. It can also be, with all the other lovely cards you got around you, someone new that's coming in and you're going, something about this person just makes sense. I know this person, I've been with them before, or I know them from somewhere, or can I trust this person? And Spirit is saying, yes, okay? You are seeing this accurately. We've got the week of self-control. So be careful, okay? Be careful of your inner control. again, you might have, you know, everyone's got the devil and the angel on every shoulder every day. That's my only version of the devil, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that you're ever going to have. And that is the bad soul and the good soul, okay? The good soul being your soul, the bad soul being a negative energy that's around you, that is your ego, that wants to bring you down, or that wants to make you do the bad things, that takes you into obsessive behavior, that takes you into depression, that takes you into anger, okay? Unfortunately, that voice is very loud. Our ego's voice is the loudest voice. It's the voice that sometimes it's not that inner voice, okay? And that's why we have that inner voice, because that inner voice is the softer guidance. And that's the little guidance within you. That's the gut instinct. The outer voice is the loud one. It's the one that you can hear cheering so loudly. Okay, it's all the negative energies that are sucking on you, that they can only survive when you're in a bad mood. They can only survive when you are depressed. They can only survive when you are angry, when you are hating, when when you're obsessing, when you are needing sex, drugs, porn, or alcohol, or whatever, to get you through a situation. That is the negative energies, and what they're doing is they're sucking on you. These almost looks like zombies. It's what I'm feeling like these zombies of people that are. This is the press. This is the news. You know, the negative people around you, all trying to suck on your energies. And Spirit is saying, practice self-control this week, okay? You know the truth. Stop listening to other people. This is 1 week where Spirit is saying, stop listening to others. Stop. In fact, go off social media. If you are so energetically inclined to get sucked into people's energies, Spirit is saying, disconnect, okay? Practice self-control. This is also the control within yourself that wants to lash out, the control within yourself that wants to judge, the control within yourself that wants to say nasty things to other people, okay? Spirit is saying, don't do it, okay? So whatever it is going on with you this week, practice self-control. Listen to that little belly. Go within to listen to that voice, not that loud zombies that are around you, okay? Just try and not today, Spirit, not today. Yeah, I am not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with this negative energies. Move on. This is a week where, okay, so it doesn't matter. You can be in a relationship, so don't stress. It doesn't mean you're going to break up with someone. It's just a week of love, okay? There's newness within your love. It might be the fact that you and your person haven't connected in a while, and all of a sudden this week is just reminding you that Cupid is around, okay? They could be bringing you a new love, or just bringing you some newness to your life, newness to your love life. Maybe it's about you and your person just maybe going on a romantic date, or reminding you that love and romance is really important in a relationship, okay? If you're single, well, you could meet someone this weekend. You might have a feeling about this person, and Spirit is saying, yep, go with that gut feel, okay? It's also about maybe perhaps a new love within friendship, a new love within a pet. Soulmates are so... It doesn't have to be a man and a woman kind of soulmate, or, if you're gay, a woman, or a man and a man. It's a soul family love. You could meet a best friend this week, okay, and go, wow, I'm sure I've met this person before. Why does this person seem so familiar? And Spirit is saying, you're saying this correct. This is your soul family. This is your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone, okay? Spirit is just reminding you, you've got your real people are there, okay? It doesn't matter if your whole family is against you within certain things. Spirit is saying, but your soul family is not, okay? And your soul family is the people that is really, really there. They're the people that you connect with on a soul level. You don't know why, but you and this person, or you and these people just really connect. You're like dolphins. You're like whales, It's this beautiful, unseen understandings. Your soulmate can be your best friend. It's just people who get you, okay? And it's the people who don't really judge you, because, you might fight with them, whatever. You always come back to each other because you guys are soul family, okay? And again, sometimes we don't connect with our own families and we can't understand why, but we connect with other people. So this is just saying that somewhere along this week, love is important. Being with your soul tribe is important. The people that you connect with the most, okay? You got the house of transformation and wisdom. So Spirit is again, they're saying trust the situation. Trust you're going to get some kind of karmic closure is what I'm getting with this, okay? So that is maybe a fallout with an old friend is done. A relationship you may get, get some kind of closure. If you do have a breakup, then understand it was just a karmic situation and you will get closure. You will understand why you had to go through that, okay? Why did I have to suffer through that situation? And what Spirit is saying, just trust it was a karmic closure. Now, karma is not because you've done bad. We all, yeah, well, karma will get them. No, I hate to burst your bubble. Karma is a lesson, okay? We all like to see people get karma, but you know what? It's by doing that, you and yourself will end up with karma, okay? It's basically saying, why did this happen? And how can I not have this happen again? Yes, sometimes you judged someone, sometimes you treated someone badly, and Spirit goes, well, now you need to feel how that person felt. Okay, that's all it is. Sometimes it's so that you can end a cycle of not loving yourself enough. So you might lose a lot of people and think, oh my God, am I getting karma? No, not necessarily. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that maybe those people weren't good for you. And so karmically, you're unaligned and you now on this beautiful spiritual path. And now you're getting closure and you will finally get an answer to something. Okay. And you might have to reflect on it. Disillusion again, no more disillusions. Okay, no more disillusions. You're now going to see things from the truest self. Okay, and just to surrender. Surrender and just trust that God is bringing what you're wanting. Yes, it's coming. Your soul family, your soul group, your soul, whatever it is that you're wanting to be with, people, places, whatever. Just trust. Surrender. Let it go. Practice self-control. You can only control yourself. There's no one else in this world that you can control, okay? But you can control yourself. You can control your outburst. You can control your mood. You can control everything. When you practice surrender, you are saying to Spirit, I trust you. I have faith in you. I now surrender and I relax and I allow you to bring me this new love. I now allow you to bring me my soul family, my soul tribe. I allow you to bring me whatever it is that I'm asking for. This may be someone from your past life, for example. Again, past lives, meeting people, making sense. There may be some kind of past life gift that you need to review. Okay, so just think about that. Ask Spirit to help you with that. Sometimes it's something that you've always had this feeling you're wanting to do it. Spirit is saying you are seeing it accurately. It's not in your gut for no reason. Okay, and then we've got take a chance on love. Okay, when we love, our lives change forever. So this is just saying take a chance. Okay, it doesn't have to be, for a lot of you, this could be romance. Take a chance on anything. Okay, again, you could have a lot of gut instincts to go towards something, and Spirit is just saying to you, take a chance. The number 23 might be important. Okay, I literally just saw 1123 as I said that. So the number 11 or number 23, it's about soul tribe, soul people, soul mates. Okay, but Spirit is all they're saying to you is just take a chance. Go ahead, try it. You never know. Your lives could literally change forever. You're only going to know until you take a chance. So pile number 3, that is what your week is about. Let's focus on love, focus on yourself, and focus on what you can control, and focus on surrendering and trusting God is all they're saying. Okay? Have a fantastic week and I'll chat to you soon.